All right, all right. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't even have love. Okay. All right, there we go. So, hello, 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 and happy Wednesday. And I am Kay Catrice, the Natal Chart Navigator. I am an intuitive energy reader and astrologer. And I help open minded, ambitious, beautiful inside and out women to understand and practically apply the information found in their natal chart in order to become limitless. And so tonight, first of all, I want to apologize for yesterday. It's like I posted that we were going to have lecture, and then it wasn't 5 minutes after I posted it, I got a call that something happened with a family member, and so I had to go, handle that. So I do apologize. But today's lecture, this week's lecture, I should say, um, I was going to do something else, but then I decided to do transits because tonight slash tomorrow, depending upon where you live, is going to be the Libra full moon. Okay. And so this is a luminary transit, but it's a transit that's going to have a significant impact on our lives. Okay. It is in the sign of Libra. So it is Libra energy is the sign of partnerships. And so it's going to have a profound effect on our relationships. Okay. Now, if you are new to any of the lectures, and I kind of like this, we might have to start having class in the evening, y'all. Cause trying to do it in the day, I have way too much to do. So I think we're gonna be doing class in the evening. Okay. That'll just work better for me, and I can be more focused and to give you guys this life changing information. Okay, so if you have questions, pop them in the chat, and so I will answer them. Not as we go. Well, yeah, I might answer them as we go because it makes sense since you're already in that mode to answer them. So pop them in the chat. I'll answer them as we go, as long as they are pertaining to what I'm talking about. Okay, if it's something that's not pertaining to what I'm talking about, then I'll answer them at the end of class, well, at the end of the lecture. Okay, and so okay, so we was talking about the Libra full moon, and so this is going to be impacting our relationships. It's going to have a significant impact on that. Okay, and so transits in general, okay, they are the current planetary movements, and their impact are okay. So transits are they're the current planetary movements and how those movements impact your natal chart. Okay. So I'm going to say it again. So transits are the current planetary movements. Okay. And their significance on your natal chart, how they impact your natal chart. Okay. And so, even if you don't have any planets in a particular house where a planet is moving into, that doesn't matter. It's still going to have an impact on that house, which is that life significations. It's still going to have some type of an impact, okay? And it just depends upon what what planet it is and what house it is, okay? And so when we're talking about transits, I'm going to reference this full moon because this is the transit that's coming up. Okay. So when you look at your natal chart, okay, and it's the wheel, it's the 12 houses, the 12 signs on each house. Okay. And so, and I do use whole sign houses system. So if you use Placidus, it's going to look a little different for you. Okay. So, I got a dog. I swear it's just like having a kid, man. Just like having a kid, but I love my baby. Okay. So, Aurora, please stop. So 12 houses, 12 signs on each house. Okay. And so wherever you have Libra in your chart, in your natal chart, that is where this full moon's energy is going to be affecting you the most. Okay. Um, It'll have some effect on your Aries house as well because Libra is the polar opposite of Aries, and we are in Aries season. And so it is going to have some effect on that. Um, but the main thing is going to be in the sign of Libra. Okay. And so with this transit, wherever it's transiting, whatever relationships, okay, the significance of relationships to that life, that house's themes. Okay. So for example, if it is, say, the 12th house, okay, 12th house is the house of the subconscious. It's places that's hidden, hospitals, um, prisons, asylums. It's places, things that's hidden from society. It's also the house of undoings, okay, and the house of endings, self sabotage. That is the 12th house, okay. And so a lot of times, um, you what you're doing subconsciously, um, for you, if you have Libra in the 12th house, is that subconsciously you could be self sabotaging your relationships um, because they're not balanced. Okay. Libra energy is an energy that is very much about partnership, and so with you having it on the 12th house, there could be some subconscious reprogramming going on, um and significations about that within your partnership. Okay. And so this full moon is kind of like a leveling out. So if you subconsciously have been self sabotaging, there's going to be some illumination around your self sabotaging in relationships. Okay. And so there'll be some healing going on because this moon is um, because Chiron, both Chiron and the Sun and Jupiter are in the sign of Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer, and so this full moon is going to help to continue to activate that healing that has been going on in relationships. And so this full moon is kind of sort of like the culmination of that. Okay, and so um, there's going to be some type of healing within your relationship. So like I do subconsciously. So like I'll do another house. Another house is that we'll do is if it's in, say, the sixth house, okay? Sixth house, which is right across the street from the 12th house, is the house of daily work routines. And it's daily work routines, your health, um, pets, household pets. And so it is uh, with Libra on that house, you are somebody who that house has to be it has to you have to feel balanced within the day. But it's also because Libra energy is an energy that can be people pleasing within your day in order to feel balanced. You may, say yes to things that you really don't want to do, but you don't want to disrupt the energy. You want to keep everything balanced. You want to keep everything, you know, where it seems like everybody's happy and everybody's getting what they want, but somebody isn't. The energy still is tipped. Okay. And so this moon is going to be, or it could be because we do have this Aries 12th house that within your subconscious, you may you know, think it's bad to actually think about yourself, to actually do things for yourself, which is why throughout your day, you're always trying to make sure that everybody else has what they need because that makes you happy when a lot of times you don't even want to do what it is that they're asking to do. But subconsciously, you may have a belief that, you have to give to others in order to receive. And yes, you do, but it may be that you overgive, and you're not receiving all that you should be receiving for how much you give. Um, and so, Aurora, stop. Y'all go over there, sit down. Just take them off over there. Okay, so the full moon in your sixth house is going to illuminate um, the need for you to stop people pleasing, to be okay with it's okay to be selfish sometimes, okay? And not saying that you'll never do anything for anybody, but the fact that you can say no and be okay with that and know that the scales aren't going to be unbalanced, that everything is going to be okay. And what the one way I tell people who have an issue with people pleasing, because um, at one point I used to do some people pleasing, but I would always say, if you die, what will they do? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's okay to tell people no, and they have to figure it out because you are not promised to be here all of their days. They could, you could die before them. And then what will they do? You know what I'm saying? Because they're so dependent upon you, what would they do? Okay. So, think of it in those terms, um, when it comes throughout your day. Okay. So, that's kind of a brief overview of transits. I am going to go more in depth on transits in the community. That Let me write that down. Go more in depth. Okay. And so tomorrow is 4/6. And we're gonna do the full moon in Libra release session. We're going to do that tomorrow. And so if you are a part of the community, then you will get an email tomorrow from me giving you the information for the release session. And if you're not a part of the community and you would like to join the community, you can definitely join. I'll put the link in the comments. And so you can go to become a UYU and you can join the community there. I'm so super excited about the community. Got a lot of great things that I have been planning, to really kick it up a notch, to really show women how to live their life limitlessly, just by following their natal energies. Um, so I am so super excited about all of the work that I get to do in this life experience. And so I would be so welcome if you would join me. If you're open and ambitious, if you are a member of, if you subscribed to this channel, then you definitely want to join us in the community. All right. And so your homework is your homework for this week's lecture is to see where the moon is. Well, first see where Libra is. Where is Libra in your chart? Okay. So you're going to see where Libra is in your chart. And then you're going to see what it is that you will be releasing and balancing within that life within that life significance. Okay. So I told you guys what Libra means. If you forget what Libra means, come back, watch the video. So you'll know the significations of Libra. And then I have the houses series. Oh, okay. So go and watch. Okay, so it froze. So I don't know if y'all heard what I said, but what I was saying was your homework is to see where this Libra full moon will be transiting in your chart. Okay. And so Libra is the scales. And so you'll see where Libra is in your chart. And then you're gonna I told you what Libra, the significations of Libra. And so if you didn't get that, then you can go back, rewatch the video, rewatch the lecture. I said it in the lecture, and then go and see what house Libra is in your chart, and then see what house Libra is in your chart, and then go to the houses series in the library and go and look at that house's number so you can understand the significations of the house. Um, so you can understand the significations of the house, so that you can kind of piece together and see what it is, what balance you're going to be receiving in that area of life. All right. And so homework will be the homework. I'm going to making a homework thread. I'm writing this stuff down because I don't want to forget. A homework thread in community. Okay. And so homework is posted in the community. If you want to join, go ahead and click. You do get 2 weeks free. You do get 2 weeks free to come in, try the community out. So definitely come in. And so, yeah, that is it. All right. And so thank you for all that jumped on. And remember, possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, then you can definitely hold it in your hand. And that should make you smile because you really do create your own reality. Have a good one. Okay. It's okay. Okay. And okay. Why won't it end? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that.